Foreclosures. And Nicole Petalite is on the floor of the New York Exchange where the Dow is up 81 points. Back to Congressman Kevin Brady of Texas. Congressman, welcome back. After the elections,
thanks, Stuart,
we hear a lot of talk about a compromise over the Bush tax cuts. Specifically, middle-class tax cuts made permanent, tax cuts for the rich extended for 1 or 2 years. Do you think that that kind of compromise will get through a lame duck session?
Well, no. First, I think this is a compromise among Democrats. As usual, they've shut us out. We've had no discussion with them on this, and that's sort of what it's been like the last several years.
But, Congressman, this is very important. This is a very, very important subject. If there is no compromise, if it doesn't go through the lame duck session, then everybody's taxes go up on January the 1st. Everybody. Anybody who pays tax, they all go up. You're telling me that there will be no compromise in this lame duck session?
No, what I'm saying is that compromise is one laid out by Democrats for Democrats. What they're hoping is to recruit more spending at a time we can't afford it in return for this extension, which in effect what it does is isolate tax relief on professionals and small businesses till next year or the year after when it becomes a great presidential campaign issue for the president.
So
and we think, as Republicans,
are you telling me, Congressman, that you will absolutely dig in your heels? You will not agree to any compromise unless, with no compromise, what you want is an extension permanently of all Bush tax cuts, nothing less. You saying that?
Speaking for myself, absolutely. I can't think of anything worse in this recession than raising taxes on professionals and small businesses. Tax increases go off the table under a Republican Congress.
But then on January the 1st, if this happens, everybody's taxes go up, Congressman, everybody's.
Well, clearly Democrats are in control through the first week of January, so anything that occurs unfortunately under their leadership. I think it would be wise for them to extend all the tax cuts permanently, or at least for an extended period of time, to provide certainty for job creators and families. I think that's still the best solution.
So I want to be real clear on this. In this lame duck session, you'll be going back. I'm sure you will probably win re-election in Texas there. You'll be going back into this lame duck session. If you were presented with that kind of compromise, extend middle-class tax cuts, make them permanent, for the rich just for a couple of years, you say that you would not, you personally, you would not accept that compromise.
I personally would not. One, again, because they're looking to do more spending as part of that compromise. And secondly, all it does is create a trap later on.
If they stripped out the extra spending. I mean, I'm sorry to keep jumping on you, Congressman, but look, you strip out the extra spending. You just make it about extending the tax cuts. And if you did this, nobody would pay more money on January the 1st. You still wouldn't accept it?
You know, I think it's very appealing on its surface. I think exactly wrong in substance later on. And I guess I'm tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul in Washington. Let's extend them permanently. And it'll be up to the Democrat Congress to make sure those don't expire on January 1st. They've had years, Stuart, to deal with this issue. They put it off for a reason, so that they could increase taxes at some point. I just don't buy that false choice.
Okay, so let's suppose that this doesn't happen, no compromise, that on January the 1st, everybody's tax rates go up, like it or not, whomsoever gets the blame. You're saying that then the new incoming Republican Congress, if that's what it is, would repeal retroactively those tax increases. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is that I think this Congress and this White House and the lame duck would be making a terrible mistake to allow any of those tax cuts to expire. They've had years to deal with it with supermajority. So at this late date, having created a mess themselves, I think they'd do themselves even more damage and the economy if they allowed them to expire.
Congressman Kevin Brady, Republican of Texas, you, sir, are playing hardball. But we appreciate your point of view, and we like to hear it expressed openly. Kevin, thank you very much indeed, Congressman. We appreciate it, sir.
You bet.
Later this hour, Governor Ed Rendell of Pennsylvania, who has been critical